Thanks again for coming in. This is going to be Operation 1, Mission 2. This is going to be the rescue of prisoners held by the clan. There's 3 pieces to this one. There's 3 phases. The first phase is capturing supplies from the Bondsman field camp at 1. From there, we'll be freeing the prisoners that are at the barn in 2, and then escorting them to the extraction point at 3. We will be dropping at F1, which will be our team, as well as an APC, which will actually do the capture of the barn and delivery of the freed prisoners to location 3. So from there, let's look down below. This time we have 2 large artillery fire support actions that we can use to clear areas and everything. Just to reiterate, 2 of our mech warrior pilots and their supplies have been captured by clan Bondsman. The pilots are being held temporarily in a prison barn somewhere in the area, which is 2, and supplies with a small field base in the southwest. So I'll let you read this here as we go down. There's a tactical warning that there's a fortified base up in the north that will send vehicles and fighters down to stop us. Tactical notice: the APC must be used to capture and rescue the pilots. If a mech captures the thing, then the APC still has to go over and capture it again in order to get the transport the pilots to location 3. Single large artillery strike can destroy a bridge and block enemy movement, and sometimes can actually take out an enemy as well. So that's what we're going to try. First things first, we're going to go to the mech bay, and we're going to look at what we have ready to go. This is the Uller that we captured from the first scenario. We're going to take a look at it real quick. If you notice, he's damaged not too terribly bad, but all of his weapons and everything were taken out. So we're going to hit refit all, and that's going to strip all that off of it for us. So we don't need to worry about that. We're not going to use him right now, so we're just going to right click and put him back in the mech bay. The Commando A, Commando W, and Firestar W all are going to be prepped to take off. If you notice, the W needs repairs, as well as the Firestarter W. We're going to fix them first before we go. So let's go back to the deployment area and get ready to launch. Throw our heavies up front, followed by the other 2. Whoever's in this first square is a leader of this group here. So whenever you take off, unless you're doing it everyone, this person will walk first, and then everybody else will follow behind him, which is good and bad, because sometimes if you have a very slow mech up there, it'll delay your faster mechs from starting, which there's workarounds for that. So we'll get to that as we go through the mission.
Commencing deployment. Mech warriors prepare for combat.
Sensor trace.
First thing we need to do is clear away some of this vegetation so we can get out. We're actually technically trapped right there. So what we want to do is we want to use the F1 team to burn our way through the bushes.
No problem, sir. Stopping here.
We're going to go to the next one. Fire on that one.
No problem, sir. Stopping here.
If you notice, there's a little yellow guy coming down. That is somebody. That's one of the bad guys. So we're going to send out our mechs to go get them real quick. Here he comes.
No problem, sir. Late here, my sensors have a new contact.
Our APC.
Late here, enemy vehicle destroyed.
Will actually highlight everybody to run and move equally without notice to who's the lead on a given team. So we're going to come back down here.
Hunter here. I'm detecting a new sensor target.
And then we're going to take our mechs and chase out this way because there's a robot.
I have a new sensor trace. No problem, sir. One less enemy crawler. Who wants
some of this? We're going to go back up this road because if you notice, there was more vehicles detected. So we're going to get them.
Consider it done. One less enemy crawler. No problem, sir. This is the beast. Another one bites the dust.
So now we're going to bring up our APC, and take him down this direction. So I think everything is cleared at this point. We're just hustle them down here. As you can see back behind, there's vehicles coming down. We're going to get them here in just a sec. We want to get the APC as far away from them as we can, because they're out to get him and nobody else. So we're going to take our team of mechs, go that way. We're going to put him across the river, where he's safer, and we're going to take our mechs back up and come and get these guys. And there they are, two small armored cars, but we don't really want them messing with him, so.
Consider it done. Hunter here, got one. I'm getting shot at. Yes, sir. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Okay, at this point, we're just going to let it run, let them come down, and then we're going to take and move the APC back over here, out of the way. We'll let him actually do kind of the opening of the territory. At this point, there are nobody's over in this lower area, so we can come over here with him and kind of clear the haze of war. And now we'll jump back over to our other team and take care of these guys. Okay.
Consider it done. One less enemy crawler.
Let's get the J.
No problem, sir. They're coming after me.
This guy.
No problem, sir. Consider it done.
There we go.
This is Link. Enemy vehicle
Now we're
destroyed.
going to take them back.
Who wants some of
And
this?
they can just jog on back to where he's at. And we'll let him stay there for the moment. Okay, we were going to take
I have a new
Mech
sensor
team.
trace.
Take them
Hunter
down
here. I have a new contact on my screen.
and check that sensor trace out. Just down towards our area. So we're going to go as far over as we can, simply to avoid
new
detection. So we're going to get them all the way down to here. We're actually going to take our APC and bring him over too. So we're going to just drive him over, and he can come down and stop there and wait. So we'll go back our people here. We're going to take this guy out because there's more people behind him that we actually want to get to. So we're going to race them up to there, and they're going
I'm
to get him.
detecting a new sensor target. My sensors have a new contact. No problem, sir.
So we
Wait
want
here.
them to
One less
race up
enemy
there,
crawler.
get that guy as fast as we can. So what we really want
No problem, sir.
is we want to
Hunter
capture
here.
him.
Got one. Hunter here. I'm taking fire. Hunter here. Reporting vehicle
Mission
capture.
objective complete.
Wait
So
here.
now that we've
Reporting
got the
building
mobile
capture.
HQ,
No
you
problem,
can
sir.
notice we can now see where the other mechs are, where the other enemy mechs are. So that's what that's got, is it has all that location information. This is where our people are being held. So once we get the APC back over here, we're going to tell him to keep on trucking over here and moving over here. And we will take care of them very shortly. In the meantime, if you're going to notice, very shortly, you're going to see another mech up at the top. He is our big guy that we want to take care of. Here he is. This is a Hollander. We'll zoom in on him so you can see what he looks like. He's got a very large gauze rifle mounted on his shoulder. That's his primary gun. And for the smaller mechs, that is more than enough to take any one of them out if they get a direct hit. So we need to be prepared for him. So what we're going to do is we're going to come down here and stop him at the bridge. The best thing to do is when he gets to this location here with this little small jog, if we set an artillery shell here, that's going to stop and it's going to hit him. It may or may not take him out completely, but at the same time though, we can take and set a second one behind him, which should do the job, and he will be disabled at least disabled, if not completely destroyed, on the bridge. And if we do it right, we'll get to keep him. So as soon as he gets up here, just grab one of these. Okay, now we're going to set the other one. We're going to overlap him. Right like that. Hopefully he'll be right here when that happens. And we got him. So let's take a look at him and see how badly he was damaged. Actually, that's not bad at all. He lost all of his weapons, but the body of the mech is not too bad a shape. So the big challenge, did we salvage him? We did not. So that's unfortunate. You don't always get him. Sometimes you do. So, but that leaves us open without having to worry about him. So back to here, we are going to take our team and we're going to go to visit these guys really quickly. So we're going to take and rush them as fast as we can. And there we go. So we're going to take these guys and hit him first.
No problem, sir. I'm taking fire. No problem, sir. Yes, sir. Who wants some of this?
So we knocked him
Hunter
down.
here.
So
Any contact on my screen? I have a new sensor trace. No problem,
sir.
sir.
Switch back to the first
No problem, sir.
It's better than 2 damage max.
Consider it done. This is the beast. Scratch one enemy mech.
There we go.
No problem, sir.
See
Scratch
if we
one
got
enemy mech.
anything out of either one of
This
those.
is going right where it hurts.
We did not. We blew them up too badly. So if you look, using the eye, yeah, they're torched. So we didn't get anything out of that one. Same way with this one. Yeah, they're pretty badly mauled, so we did not get them. Which is too bad. But at this point it doesn't matter, because we were succeeding to get past them. So what we're going to do next is we're going to move them out to this point here to intercept anything that's coming down the road. And then we're going to have the APC.
Heads up, I've got a new contact. I have a new sensor trace.
Let's let them do their job first.
No problem, sir. This is Hunter.
Right.
Got one.
So they can sit there. Let's go back to him. And we're going to take him and we're going to get him over here as quick as we can. To rescue these guys.
I have a new sensor trace. Yes, sir.
Mission objective complete.
And then we're going to take our mechs and get this guy here. This kid.
Consider it done. Who wants some of this? No problem, sir. Got one.
And that should be the last of the mechs. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back over to him. He's got the people there. So we're going to take him and we're going to have him go to the extraction spot. Right there. We're going to have him shipped there. Now, these guys, we're actually going to take them for a bit of a stroll and go see if we can't find some more supplies. Because if you remember up north, there was a fortress up there, and we're going to go up there and see what we can find. Here's our supplies.
No problem, sir.
Enemy components
Building
captured.
captured.
We got everything we wanted. We've landed everybody, rescued the guys that needed to be rescued, and so now we need to get to the extraction point. Get the team over here as quickly as we can. It's unfortunate that we didn't get any of the mechs this time. Sometimes you get all of them, sometimes you get none of them. So it's just luck of the draw. I'll probably retry this several times until I actually get at least one of the mechs, simply so we can have additional supplies to work with as we go forward in this game.
Mission objective complete. Mission successful.
If you notice, each one of them, the little yellow bit indicates no skills that they've acquired from fighting and everything. We captured the barn, escorted the ABC, and captured supplies. So we got extra money for the supplies as well. And then if you notice, we got 4 autocannons and 2 clan SRMs, which are the sure shots. So the clan versions are a little bit lighter and shoot a little bit further. So I think we did a good job. Thank you for listening, and I'll have you visit again as we do the next scenario. Bye for now.